Okay, you're looking at my video, you see the title, I'm actually true. And I have to be brutally honest. We do end it as okay, so, hope you're having a good day. Now, you're looking at my title, you happen to stumble this video, you see a title, political parties must be abolished. Yes, they have to. Because, if you notice everything that's going on in the world, all the constant fighting and bickering and stuff, it's ridiculous. Why can't we just come together and talk about things in a humane and as like a human, like a nice way, and talk about our differences and come together with a compromise and stuff? Because so if you're on the right side, you always want to blame the left. You're on the left side, you want to blame the right side. Can you please just look in the mirror and blame your own party for a change? Because both parties are contributing. And no, we should not add third parties, because if we add third parties to the mix, we add third parties to the mix, like the Green Party and the Libertarian Party, it's gonna make things worse. Because it's division. We're supposed to be united. This is the United States, not the divided states. We're supposed to be united. We're not supposed to take sides. Like, it's so ridiculous. Literally, what I heard I did not watch the video because I do not want to watch these videos. I'm sick and tired of watching it, but like, I saw a title of a video, and it said, basically a couple pulled weapons on peaceful protesters just because they were walking in a private street. That is so ridiculous. They were peaceful protesters. Like, it's okay to, I don't care where they go. Like, it doesn't matter where they go to me. In my opinion, it doesn't matter where they go. These people have the right to peacefully protest. Like, if you have a problem with them protesting, like, racial equality and getting justice and stuff and police brutality, if you have an issue, then you have an issue with the First Amendment. I know we're in a pandemic. I do wish more people would wear masks and socially distance. At least wear the mask at a bare minimum, but you cannot stop it. If you have an issue with the protest, that means, then I guess your problem is with the Constitution. Supreme Court case Marbury versus Madison was declared that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Any laws that precede that come into conflict with the Constitution are null and void. So we have to learn to work together. And we're even divided over the mask. Why? It's so stupid. Just wear the mask and you can do whatever you want to do. Like, what's the problem? Like, seriously. And also other things too, besides what's going on between the protest and the pandemic, there are many other things outside. There are two other things I want to mention. Here's another example. Pro-life and pro-choice. Abortion. We all have different views on abortion, if it's okay or not. Like, whether it's okay and ethical, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Your opinion should not dictate what other people can and cannot do. Like, for me, I'm a fight for both sides, because I'm an independent. I recently became independent. I am no longer a Democrat. I'm an independent, and I'm going to stay independent. I'm going to stay independent. Until the day I die, I'm going to stay independent. Because, yeah, if you're pro-life, that's okay. You don't have to abort a baby, but at the same time, if you want, it's a woman's right. To me, it's not even political. It's not non-negotiable. It's a woman's right. If a woman wants to get an abortion, they should be allowed to without any obstacles in the way. Like, it doesn't matter if you disagree. You have to accept it. It doesn't matter. You have to accept it. We all have different opinions and different worldviews. And then another thing, this is the one that I get really pissed off about. Vegans versus meat eaters. Last time I checked, there are so many kinds of diets, but veganism seems to be becoming popular. Here's the thing. I'm a hardcore carnivore. I'm gonna eat my meat. But This is my problem I have with vegans, not because of their diet. If you want to abstain from meat, that is okay. That's all fine. But a lot of vegans have an attitude, not all, but a lot of them do have an attitude that you eat meat, you don't care about animals. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, that's not true. Whenever I see commercials of ASPCA and these dogs and cats get abused all the time, my heart breaks for these animals. I don't like seeing animals being beaten up and brutalized and stuff. I don't like seeing them tortured. But here's what I gotta say that they're missing. Yes, early humans were not designed to eat meat. They always ate plants. But you're missing part with human evolution. They added meat to their diet. First they ate raw meat, and then they realized they can cook it. So it is human. It's human nature to eat meat. Now, to me, I look at a vegan, it's strange. It's strange not to eat meat. Like, it's natural to eat meat, like, through evolution. Like, it's natural, but it's okay. I'm not going to shame anyone for being vegan. If you want to be vegan, it's okay. But the vegan diet is not for everybody. Not everybody can be vegan. We can't have it your way all the time. So, but yet again, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for vegans. I'm not a vegan, but I'm gonna fight for them. Because there do need to be more vegan options on menus at restaurants. They need to be included and stuff, but taking meat away should not be an option. Same thing, and also one more point when we talk about the environment for another thing. Can we just compromise? Because I got like a huge things that satisfy both sides. You know we can't get rid of carbon. We can't because our economy is like deeply entrenched in using carbon. So getting rid of it completely is out of the question. But what we can do is reduce our usage and diversify ways to get energy to power stuff. We can't do it. And then as for the carbon we do use, all we gotta do is have enough trees to offset the effects of CO2. And back on the subject of meat. Meat, the way it's made, it's probably bad now, but we can just change the way it's made to satisfy the environment. Literally, if you pay attention to the news, there's like a face mask for a cow. You put on there when they burp every 2 minutes because the burp releases the methane. Methane is 85 times more harmful to the environment than CO2. So with the cow face mask, what it does, it converts the methane into CO2 and water vapor, hydrogen. And so yeah, and then basically, and there is evidence that it dramatically reduces the amount of methane that it gets emitted. It does. There's research that proves it. So if we have to put a face mask to the cow, let's do it. If we have to do that, because yeah, it's so then you can make meat. It's better for the environment, but yet you can still eat it because it's better for the environment. So put the face mask on the cows. It drastically reduces the amount of methane. Like I said, for the CO2, just have enough trees in the Amazon rainforest, because the Amazon rainforest is the heart of the entire world, and she is struggling. She is struggling. So we have got to put a bunch of trees to offset the amount of CO2 in the Amazon. So yeah. So it's about compromise. It can't be one way or the other. You have to satisfy all sides. We have to want to come together and make reasonable decisions that satisfy everybody, not just your stance. It has to satisfy everybody. It is time for this country to change, and we need to start embracing differences, acceptance, and compromise. Those three things. And fairness. Need to be fair. So that's why I stand. I'm an independent. I think it's time that we abolish political parties, because they contribute to it. It contributes to the chaos. And don't blame Donald Trump. He's a symptom of what's been going on for so many years, decades. He's a symptom. He's just like every other politician. The problem with him is just he is in your face about it. He's in your face. We see the issues now because he is in your face and he won't shut up. Donald Trump is not the issue. He's a symptom. So, yeah, and I basically said what I want to say. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. This is 10 minutes long, and I'm going to end it here. I don't want my video to be any longer, so I'm going to end it right here. See you in the next video.